This is a guided body scan meditation. In order to prepare yourself for this activity, find a time and a place where you won't be disturbed with the normal day-to-day activities. You should pledge a commitment to yourself that you're doing this for your own well-being. You need a space where you can lie down, either on a floor, on a mat, a thick rug, or on a bed. You'll be lying down with your arms by your sides and your legs falling away from one another. You close your eyes if that's comfortable. If at any stage you become sleepy, open your eyes and try the practice with your eyes open. And if you still find yourself falling asleep, try the practice in the seated position, on a chair or on a cushion, with your back away from the support of the chair and in an upright posture. A dignified posture, more falling awake than falling asleep. The posture's not the most important thing. The location's not the most important thing. The most important thing is your attitude towards the practice. So you're not trying to achieve anything. You're not trying to judge yourself. We're not going anywhere with this. All you're doing is listening to the instructions and carrying out the activities. You've got no expectations of your experience. It's just your experience, the way it is. If you get areas of boredom or irritation, or your plans try to intrude, guide your mind gently back to the practice and try to focus your attention to the single point that you're focusing on at that time. So now paying attention to the breathing, the in-breath and the out-breath. As the air comes in through the nostrils and out through the nose or mouth. Cold air to start, and as it goes round the body, as it warms up and comes out warmer through the nose or mouth. Not making yourself breathe, just paying attention to the act of breathing, not trying to get anything out of it, just following the in-breath, the space in between, and the out-breath. Now the chest, as the chest rises and falls with the in-breath and the out-breath. And then down to the abdomen. The filling of the abdomen and the rise on the in-breath, and the gentle dropping away on the out-breath. Now the whole breath focused on the abdomen, with a gentle rise and fall. Your mind will try to distract you. It will try to take you away to other thoughts. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just recognize what your mind is doing and guide it gently back to what you're doing at this moment in time. Complete focus on the in-breath and the out-breath with the rise and fall of the abdomen. And now as you breathe in, imagining the air coming in through the mouth, through the lungs and flooding down the body, all the way down to the left foot. On the in-breath, going down to the left foot. And now focus your attention away from the breath and to the foot itself. All your attention on the left foot, the sole of the foot and the heel. And now all your attention to the toes, picking out the big toe on the left foot. You may start to feel a tingling sensation. You may feel some heat, some cold, any sensation. But all your attention focused on the big toe of the left foot, and then to the little toe, and then to the toes in between. All your attention focused in this area, picking out each toe individually. Now to the sole of the foot, and down to the heel, and then to the top of the foot, where the thin layer of skin covers over the bones, and holding the whole foot in your consciousness. Any feelings, any tingling sensations, anything at all. And if you can't feel anything in your foot, that's fine too. No expectations, just all your attention focused in this area. If your mind starts to drift away, guide it gently back to the area we're concentrating at the moment, which is the foot, and then to the left ankle. That part of the body that takes a great deal of strain every day, supporting the body. Pay attention to the ankle, where the tendon comes up the back, and the knobbly bits on the inside and on the outside of the ankle that form the joint. And then the lower leg between the ankle and the knee. All your attention flooded into this area. The calf muscle, the dense bones, and the shin area, where the bone's closer to the skin. Any feelings, any tinglings, any sensations. And then to the knee itself. All your attention focused in the area of the knee. The kneecap. The sides of the knee. And the hollow behind the knee. And now all your attention from the knee down to the calf, to the left foot, holding that whole area, holding it all in focus. Any thoughts, any feelings, any sensations. And on the next out breath, letting go of the lower leg completely and focusing on the leg between the knee and the thigh. All your attention in the thigh itself. Where your legs coming into contact with the mat or the bed or the chair, the back of the leg, the big fleshy thigh area, the large muscle, and then the large dense bone running up through the center. Any feelings, any tingling, any sensation. And then moving up to the hip area itself. And down the right leg. All the way down to the feet and to the toes of the right feet. All your attention focused now in the big toe of the right foot. And then the little toe. And then all the toes in between. Again, now flooding the right foot with consciousness and letting the left leg and feet go. Picking out each individual toe one at a time. All your attention focused there. Your body, your mind will try to distract you. Pay no attention to what it's trying to tell you. Recognize that it's trying to take you away in a different direction. But put all your attention back into the toes of the right foot. Any tingling, any heat, any cold, any sensations. And now all the way along the foot itself, the sole of the foot, and down to the heel, and over the top of the foot, the thin skin over the bone, and to the ankle, and then holding the whole foot in your consciousness. Any tingling sensations, any heat, any cold. And now the ankle itself, the pointy part of the ankle, the bones on the outside, and then when the tendon rises up the back. And on the next out breath, let the right foot go, and all your attention between the ankle and the knee of the right leg. Paying attention to the calf muscle and the shin, up to the knee itself, the kneecap, the sides of the knee, and the hollow at the back of the knee. And between the knee and the hips, all your attention focused now in the upper part of the right leg, in the quads and the hamstring area. Any tingling sensations, any movement whatsoever, any thoughts, any feelings. And if your thoughts try to distract you, remember, if they do it 1,000 times, then 1,000 times recognize and guide them gently back to the area you're at the moment, which is the upper thigh of the right leg. And now into the hip area, the sides of the hips, the lower abdomen. And when your backside comes into contact with what you're lying on, the mat, the bed, the floor, or even the chair, but feel your weight pressing into wherever you are. And slowly up the back, try to pick up one vertebrae at a time from the lower back all the way up between the shoulder blades and up to the shoulders. Feel the movement of the shoulders as you breathe gently, and then from the shoulders down to the upper arms, the bicep area, to the elbows, down into the forearms and the wrists and the hands, that most sensitive area, the hands. Any tingling sensations, any feeling whatsoever, holding the whole of both arms now in your consciousness, focusing completely on both arms at the same time. If your mind tries to distract you, recognize that that's what it's doing and guide it gently back and flood your arms and hands with your focus and attention. Then back up to the shoulders, the rise and fall of the chest, the slight space between each in-breath and out-breath, then down to the abdomen itself, the gentle rise and fall. Any gurgling sensations, any feelings in amongst the abdomen area. And on the next in-breath, back up to the chest area, the rise and fall, up to the neck, and then into the head, the area of the neck where it supports the head, at the back of the neck, over the scalp, actually feeling and paying attention to the scalp. Any tingling sensation, the actual feeling of knowing that it's on your head, feeling your scalp and your forehead, to your eyebrows, the individual eyebrows, to your nose, to your mouth, and your cheeks, and your chin, and then down to your throat, your whole head. If your mind tries to distract you, guide it gently back. And now we're going to do the whole body, from the head, flooding your awareness all the way down the neck, the shoulders, down the arms, to the chest, to the abdomen and the lower back, to your hips, down to your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, and now your feet. And for the next few minutes, your entire body, flooding your entire body with awareness, any tingling, any feelings, any aches, any pains, all your attention focused on your body. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And when you do, bring that feeling of inhabiting the body with you as you slowly open your eyes and look around the room, the area where you are, but still staying in contact with the body, and try not to make judgments or label the things that you're looking at. If you open your eyes now, and that concludes the body scan meditation.